Hello, my dear LGBTI friends, comrades and colleagues. Today we are launching our new 2019 annual Treaty Bodies report, and in this video we are going to tell you why and how this report can be useful for you. But first, let's figure it out what treaty bodies are.
Treaty bodies are about treaties. Surprise, right? At the United Nations, there are 9 core human rights treaties, and a lot of countries, most likely yours as well, have joined at least a few of these treaties. To monitor how states fulfill their obligations written in these treaties, a treaty body or committee has been created for each one of these treaties. Therefore, treaty bodies are committees of independent human rights experts who are monitoring how states implement certain treaties. These treaty bodies do it in 3 ways. First, they develop official commentaries to the articles of the treaties. For example, explaining that the right not to be discriminated against contained in a lot of the conventions covers also LGBTI persons. Second, treaty bodies also act as sort of supernatural courts. So if you lost your case in national courts, you can go further and submit your case to one of the UN committees. For instance, in 1994, in the case Tunen versus Australia, the Human Rights Committee decided that the criminalization of same-sex sexual acts was a violation of a UN covenant. Third, after joining a treaty, each state has to report periodically about what is happening with the rights guaranteed in this treaty and in this country. States write their reports, and civil society, such as you, can write their own so-called shadow or alternative reports to the UN. As a result of such periodic reviews, states receive recommendations for the next few years.
And now back to our reports. In our annual Treaty Bodies reports, we collect and analyze all the cases and all the recommendations made on LGBTI rights by all treaty bodies during a year. We count the number and we describe the content of these recommendations. We also look into what has been done specifically on women, trans and intersex issues. And we suggest possible ways to continue advancing LGBTI rights. Treaty Bodies report consists of 3 parts. The report itself, available in both English and Spanish, and a compilation of references and recommendations. In the reports, you can find mentions of different countries and recommendations. If you want to see the whole recommendation or question, just go to the compilation document. Now, how exactly you can use our reports in your work? First, check the list of the countries which received LGBTI questions or recommendations. Do you see your country there? If so, think about preparing your own report to inform the committee about the situation of LGBTI persons in your country. If you have recommendations, think about the ways they can be implemented. Maybe you can cite a recommendation in a court case, or maybe you can contact your Ministry of Internal Affairs to suggest helping them with training for police. Second, check if your country is up for review by any of the treaty bodies. For this, we have a monthly updated list of deadlines here. Open our report, check the chapter about the committee which is going to review your country, and see what topics you can research and inform the committee about. Finally, if you are just genuinely interested in LGBTI advocacy, international human rights law, and the United Nations processes, we are sure our report will be an exciting reading for you. Especially as this time we prepared an overview of treaty bodies' work on LGBTI for the last 6 years. We also have an index of LGBTI topics, so if you want, for example, to find everything on conversion therapy done by treaty bodies in 2019, you can easily do it. We hope our reports will be useful for you. If you have any feedback, please let us know. And if you want to organize your own advocacy with treaty bodies, we are here to support you. You can contact us on untreaties@ilga.org and find more resources on our website at ilga.org. For real-time updates, you can also follow us on social media. Enjoy reading our report and see you next time!